Hiya folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we'll be checking out another song from the Terraria Calamity mod, the title theme, The Tale of a Cruel World. I'm really excited to look into this because the last one I listened to was just so freaking good, and you guys told me that it's all done for the most part by one guy. Like, it's stunning. Like, it's just crazy. I've never seen anything like this from a mod in general, let alone by a single composer. Like, it's so impressive and so awesome to see, and I'm really curious to check this out and see what this is going to be. If you've got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments, and while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, because it helps the channel so much and it only takes a second. And I'd also like to thank my Patreon supporters. But without further ado, let's check out The Tale of a Cruel World. This gives me like 90s JRPG intro vibes, like totally, like very much like Secret of Mana or like Final Fantasy and things like that, like chill piano melody going on there, and we get the synth background melody just carrying through the whole thing, and then you come in with the bells and stuff like that again. It's very ethereal, very beautiful, very much not what I would expect from a theme like this. Like it's so intense, like you'd expect like heavy metal or something like that, but this works really well too. Where are we going now? Now that synth melody in the background is just very slightly in the background, like it's in the distance a little bit so you can barely hear it, and the main focus is this great piano melody here, like just absolutely beautiful. A little more foreboding, like the very beginning it was very peaceful, very beautiful, very light, and now it's getting to a little bit more serious tone to this music, and it's still so beautiful. Like I think it's like DK Dukuro, like yeah, Dukuro, absolutely phenomenal. Like they're just doing such a fantastic job here. I love this core piano melody. It's just such a fantastic sequence here, and that synth melody in the background, it seems like it's synthetic strings. It definitely gives the vibe of strings, but it's clearly a kind of synth version of them, which again, I have no problem with synth melodies. Like a lot of people, they can be very like I only like authentic, like legitimate instruments or whatever. I don't really care. Like music is music, and if it sounds good, I don't really care how it's made. Like this is incredible though. So well done. this might be a loop, I'm not exactly sure, but even if it is, it's still fine because it's a fantastic melody, and I would not mind getting the entire thing again if it is a loop. But like, this section is probably my favorite part of the song, like that piano melody coming in and then the bells on top of that and everything. Like, it's just all so ethereal and so beautiful and so like angelic, and not what you would expect from Calamity, like, but it works so well here. Like, they're just again incredibly well composed. Like, this part of the song would fit really well in like Silent Hill. Like, it's not that dark necessarily, but a lot of the melodies, and especially the early Silent Hill games, are just very simple, kind of foreboding piano melodies, kind of similar to this. And it's a very different style than what we had before with the kind of more upbeat piano melody and the bells behind it. Like, really interesting dynamic shifts up here. It's also far more sadness to this, which may be why I'm thinking of Silent Hill, because it's like Silent Hill, there's no happy endings in Silent Hill. Like, it's all very sad and very depressing and things like that. But like, the violin in the background, or the strings, whatever kind of synthetic strings they are, definitely add an era, like a feeling of sadness to this whole thing. Like, it goes away from like where the bells were and everything like that, again, where it was fairly light and fairly airy and ethereal, and now it's a little bit darker, a little bit more moody, a lot more emotion is pushed forward in this section of the song. It's really cool. And then this part of the song is like hopeful. Like, you go into like the depths of like despair and things like that with the little section we had before, and now this piano melody comes up and it's like, but there's still hope. It's really cool. That's it, I think. See if there's anything else. Yeah, just the credits. DK Dukaro. Absolutely killer music. Like, I cannot wait to get into more of this soundtrack, because this already, just the few that I've heard have just been so amazing. And it looks like there's probably 77 from this mod. I don't know if I'll listen to every single one, but I'll definitely listen to several. And I may end up doing what Marco did here and actually do a stream where I just listen to a bunch in one, because there's so many amazing songs here, I'm sure. Like, just these two that I've heard, and even this ending like little jingle that he did for the Patreon stuff, like, so interesting. Or I don't know their gender, so I'm not gonna misattribute anything, but still, it's just incredibly well done. Like, and once again, so impressive. I'm curious if they have like some kind of background in compositions or like producing music or anything like that, because it's just so stunningly done. It's like so stunningly well done. Like, it's so impressive. Like, and I believe, like, I don't know if they also made the mod itself, because if they also made the mod and made all the music, like, that's even more impressive. Like, they should just make their own game at that point, because with that kind of talent, you could, like, blow the world away with how much crazy stuff they can make. But it's just so impressive and so well done. But anyways, thanks for hanging out and watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and until next time, later days, folks.